Okay, so today we're going to replace the humidifier pad. Got a couple of spares here. Inside of this whole home humidifier from Carrier. Just one thing to look out for. So this is installed in our attic, directly over our dining room, and our HVAC installer did not think to put a drip pan under this thing, which has a constant flow of water while it's operating. So we had a little leak last year, and I actually just decided to install this myself for a little peace of mind. I can't believe that this wasn't required by any sort of code. Anyway, here we are. So I installed this drip pan, just cut into the condensate line, the drip pan line for the rest of the system here. It's like they should have just had a longer one of these to accommodate this extra piece, but they didn't, and wound up having a big mess of wet drywall in the ceiling. So make sure you've got something in place. Anyway, let's get in here. We've got these two clips here, and we have, I was just pushing on the wrong thing. This is what happens when you only do this, once a year. So you kind of gently lift up, or firmly, whatever, lift up on these guys and use your thumb for leverage there. And then this whole guy is just gonna want to tip. So you hang on to that. And we've got a clip on the bottom. You can see this. So this is just our fan. And, well, it looks like things might have been a little moist there. We got a little corrosion going on this. Let me see if is that wet? That is not wet. That must have been from a previous point in time. But this thing was definitely leaking a lot last season because I forgot to replace this. So just a quick primer. What happens is we have our water line coming in here. This is hot water, and we've got a solenoid at the bottom here and a valve, and basically that water will come up through this hose and drip into the top of this carrier, which diverts the water kind of evenly across this so-called pad. So this whole surface is wet, and the fan blows air through that wet pad and moisturizes the air as it travels through the system into the rest of the house. So this thing needs to be replaced at least once a season, and if you forget to do that, it may leak, and probably worse things too. God knows what's growing on these things. So this thing just kind of pops out here. There's a little thing on the bottom. So you got this guy. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. There is some corrosion going on. Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on that. We'll see how. Okay, it's all dry, so okay. Anyway, so this guy actually, the heat has kicked on, so this is a little wet at the moment. But basically what we do is we've got these clips here. So we're gonna unclip that. That'll kind of come apart. So we got this piece. That'll stay like that. This is the old pad, and that will be replaced. Okay, that looks nice and sludgy. Should probably clean that. I didn't bring anything up here to clean it with, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go clean that and come back. Okay, we're back. I just rinsed it out and get some of that grime out of there. I'm not gonna go crazy. So, doesn't that look like it would be a tab? Anyway. These things are like kind of sharp too. It's basically just like metal. Some sort of... don't even know what kind of material that is. And it says, insert with the colored spot up. For peak performance, change annually. Well, there you have it. Okay, colored dot up. And then we'll just snap this guy back in place here. So you can see there's just like there's a little clip right here. So we'll get that in there and make sure it snaps. Okay. Cool. And then we'll just line our bottom part up with the drain. So we'll make sure that that's in place there. Okay. Just like that. Everything looks okay here. Not really sure that this is like a adequate drain system going on here. It doesn't really look like it falls enough, but well, anyway. Good news is it doesn't look like we've really had too much. It looks like there was something dripping here, but not a lot. So I'm really glad I put that drain pan. Okay. And then we're going to put this fan back in place. So what we do is try to catch those bottom clips from the bottom. There we go. You can kind of lift it and make sure you're engaged. And then you just give it a little push here until it engages. There we go. Cool. And that should be all we need to do for that. Hope you enjoyed the video. All right.